it is Jen Eden here, founder of the Sugar Freedom Method, and today I'm going to talk to you about these winter illnesses and things that we get, sinus infections. We used to get the flu back in the day, yes, that kills our productivity as super busy professional women who have no time to be sick. So trust me, I get that one. And so before I do that, I want to just say really quick, there is a button below this video. And I would love it if my tips, tools, and strategies are very supportive of what you're looking for. Yes, for your health and for your life. If you would please subscribe to my channel, I would be most appreciative. Okay, so now with that put aside, let's talk about where winter illness comes from. And I hear this one all the time. Jen, I'm kind of good all year long, and then I always get a sinus infection in December. I always get some sort of version of the flu every January. I get these UTIs. I get migraines. I stop sleeping. But in this case, I really just want to talk about these winter illnesses, yeah? The flu is so prevalent, and these sinus things women get, which knocks them out, kills their productivity, right? And backs up everything that they want to get done, typically first quarter of their business or in their career. And frankly, they've had enough of it and they don't know what to do about it. So I just want you to know, given where I'm at, gosh, I don't know the last time I went to the doctor. The flu was maybe 12 years ago. You should know if you didn't know. I'm almost 50 and I've been a holistic health coach specializing now in addiction, 17-ish years. So I've been around a really long time handling this. And what I have found over the years that helps women is, you might not want to hear it, but it is really right while you're listening today. The body needs rest when it gets sick. And leading up to getting sick, the body leaves us clues. Usually we wake up and we're exhausted, yes, for many days. Or I find women start to get a headache and they know that's bringing on something. Their joints hurt. They're not popping out of bed like they used to. A lot of times bowels will go out. Some don't think to connect those two. But I know for me, when I'm starting to, body wants to come down with something, all of a sudden I don't eliminate regularly. Headaches, exhaustion, can't get out of bed. And so what we do is we actually push it. So instead of slowing down, us motivated, driven, I know who we are between our 40s and 60s. We are so flippin' driven. It's like, I'm going to ignore you, body, and I'm going to put my foot on the pedal. I'm going to tell you now, I find while we get a few more things done, maybe close a few more deals, maybe for those who are executives, right, and the working in the field, so the boss or someone, your manager, someone praises you more. I'm going to tell you now, the loss of work days and our ability to focus when we have brain fog and we're exhausted and popping who knows what to make us feel better, those days lost are never better, yes, than if we just slow down a little bit every day and stop work early, okay? And went to bed earlier. I know it's hard to hear, but it's true. Or did more self-care, it's the third one. Tend to take a bath or take a hot, steamy shower to allow the body to detoxify what's going on. Or I always say, we wouldn't necessarily take a vacation. Those are certain times of year, but just something we can do to take care of ourselves. So number one is getting to bed earlier. Number two, not pushing it. Yes. And having that third cup of coffee by 3 or 4 o'clock. Okay. While caffeine, God bless us, has its place, right? It cranks us up. What it does is it blows our adrenals out, causes crazy cravings, which I know you know about after dinner and for sure between this 3 and 5 o'clock time. And that's because our bodies are actually tired and we put our foot on the gas pedal and we're using artificial stimulants to get us through. And so I want you, and it just takes a few days. I'm not saying do this for weeks, but it takes a few days for you to go to bed early. Maybe get up a little bit later, move some of your client appointments. Yes, depending on what your schedule looks like. It also requires more fluids. And so we never really think of it this way, but I'm going to tell you now, water and decaffeinated teas or herbal teas are very soothing to the body, soothing. And a lot of times our bodies are in a frenzy when they're starting to get sick, especially with sinus stuff, especially with this flu, body aches and chills. It's pretty much the body saying, hey girlfriend, I'm done, and you're not doing anything until you rest. And so when we get the rest and we put in our fluids, the way I'm saying, more than usual, soups, and I don't mean soups from like, I don't know if the deli is the right place, but there's a lot of salt in that. But Whole Foods, you even have to watch there. But healthy soups, I make them super, super quick. I've made a carrot soup. I've got a broccoli soup recipe. I've had even like a minestrone, something simple. I mean, if you had to, I will say Amy's Organic has a low sodium, many different lines of soup. Amy's low sodium soups. Get those from the grocery store. I'm not attached, yes, but just fluids, soups, and rest versus foot on the gas pedal and more caffeine. And I can guarantee you will not have the same cravings. You will not inflame yourself and lower your immune system, yes, with all the garbage, with all due respect, we ingest between 3 and 5. The Starbucks, the drive-thru, the scone, I've seen it all, I know. The chocolate we're eating. That's because we're tired and we're getting artificial energy versus actually going home, putting our feet up, God forbid, for 10 minutes and just letting our bodies rest. So if you follow a couple of those recommendations, I guarantee you can be productive the way I am and steamroll through the holiday season and into the new year and the winter months, whether it's cold or not where you live. Same stuff happens for women. You'll explode through those initial months after the holidays, and your body will be humming by the springtime, which more to talk about because I know we like to look and feel good as we shed clothing, right? As confident women who run our own lives, we want that from the inside out. So more to come on that, but for now, take these tools and tips and strategies, use them, and let's just better our lives. All right, and for sure, I will talk to you soon. And as always, if you enjoy and find major value in what I teach, please subscribe to my channel. I would be most appreciative.